Hey guys, it's Dami, and today I'm going to be reviewing an ebook. It is called The Fast and Fresh Anti-Inflammatory Cookbook with 150 delicious recipes to reduce inflammation, restore your health, and make you feel amazing. And it's by Lasselle Press. So I got this ebook free of charge to review, and I was really excited. I wish I would have gotten an actual hardcover copy, paperback, because I knew for a fact that I'd use this book like on a regular basis. But it's okay. It's okay. Got the ebook. But like I said, it's an ebook, so I'm going to be showing you everything I kind of want you to see from my phone. So this is actually the cover of the book, okay? This is the cover, and you can get this on Amazon. I'll put the link at the bottom. Now, the reason why I wanted to try this book is it wasn't really mainly for me. It was for my husband because he does have eczema. If you have any type of skin condition, anti-inflammatory foods are the best option. I'm telling you. So I really got this book, with my husband in mind. Now, I'm going to tell you, this book actually exceeded my expectations. I thought it was going to be a regular cookbook that gives me, like, all these different recipes and stuff like that. But the beginning of the book, it actually gives you so much more information. It explains what inflammation is, how you get it, where you get it, different symptoms, how to prevent it, foods you can take, diet. They talk about processed foods. I mean, it gives you so much information that, I think it's a great, great book. It gives you, and then as far as the recipes, let's see if I can do this right quick. I'm actually going to go, let's see, weekly menu, okay? They have a weekly menu, so I'm going to just show you right here, if you can see that. Monday, drink before breakfast, a glass of water with lemon. Now, this is something that my husband does on a daily basis anyway. Actually, we went to, it was like some store in one of our outlet malls, and I got a regular pitcher with an infuser. So you can put fruits, lemons. I mean, you can use water, iced tea, whatever you want. But now what we do is I fill it up with water, water from my fridge, the filtered water, and I cut up fresh lemons, and I put it in there. So he does that on a regular basis anyway. Breakfast, coconut breakfast bursts. Lunch, shrimp and zucchini noodle jar. Dinner, nut-crusted tilapia and kale Tuesday. Nut-crusted tilapia and kale. And then after that, it goes to Tuesday. Glass of water with some lemon. And this is every single day. Okay? And then the next week, it says glass of lemon water or lime water. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I have used limes with my water, but I don't really like the taste as much. I find it to be a little overbearing, and it's really, it has a very strong taste. So I'm more of a lemon person, but some people like lime water. So it depends on, what you want. So anyway, like I said, they have weekly menu, and then you can go to breakfast here. And the first one, like I said, Tropical Coconut Delight. So it gives you the entire recipe, okay? Tells you how many it serves, exactly what you need. One of the things I do like about this, too, is that it tells you about different cooking methods, like which cooking methods are best, what kind of foods, about spices, unhealthy fats and stuff like that. There's just so much information. Let's see, what else? Talk about exercise. Okay, so they do all that. Now, what I love about this, and I have to tell you, in a way, I am, even though I do like paperback books, I kind of do like the, mind you, this is on my Kindle. I have the Kindle on my phone. I kind of like the fact that it is on my smartphone because say I'm out somewhere and somebody's like, oh, I love that, recipe you gave me or, a recipe I tried or, whatever. I can easily just go in here and then right here, let me go all the way up. If you can see where it says weekly menu and underneath it says breakfast and it tells you all the different recipes under breakfast, and you keep going and then you'll see brunch right there and then all the recipes under brunch. So but that's not all. I mean, it goes as far as giving you recipes for like smoothies and drinks and stuff, even just desserts. Like Ooh, that looks really good. Even some desserts, like, so for instance, I'm going to start here. Fruit cocktail with rose water yogurt, walnut and dark chocolate chip cookies, vanilla and nutmeg muffins with blueberries. I actually tried that, and I'm going to tell you, it is so delicious. Vanilla and nutmeg muffins with blueberries. It is amazing. Hot cross Easter buns, spiced orange supreme, grilled banana with homemade nut butter. I haven't tried that yet, but it sounds so delicious. Fruity hot milk, spiced savory pumpkin pancakes. So I haven't tried their recipe, but I have made pumpkin pancakes before. Almond butter cereal bars, sounds so delicious, love it. But like I said, there's just so many different things. And then they also have a conversion table at the end, which is always nice to have, because I'm telling you, I'm the worst when it comes to measuring stuff. But yeah, they give you just so many different things you can use. And I've actually tried a few, okay? Not many, okay? I am not much of a cook. That's my husband's thing. But yeah, I've tried a few of these. I'm going to try to find a bunch if you can kind of see to show you. And they do soups and stews as well. It's something we're trying to do more often, is make soups and stews. So I actually tried this Moroccan spice lentil soup, and it is actually amazing. Olive oil, onion, carrots, garlic, cumin, ginger, Greek yogurt, turmeric, chili, tomatoes, yellow lentils, and then low salt vegetable stock or homemade chicken stock, and a lemon. That's all you need. Very simple ingredients. Something that my husband and I decided that we were going to do is every week, Saturday or Sunday, if we have the time, but we know we're going to be busy, we do it another day, but every week we make it a chore to actually go to our farmers market. A lot of places may have a farmers market only on one day of the week. Most small towns and cities do, but we also have a really large farmers market that's open 7 days a week from like early in the morning till like the evening time. So we make it, we go there every week. So this is really awesome because we can actually choose a lot of different recipes and try stuff that we never really would ever think to try before. We're very open to trying different dishes and stuff. So, but like I said, I'm not a big cook, so usually I'll choose the dish and he cooks it. But anyway, where's the other one I do? Lebanese chicken kebab. Tried that. It was really, really good. I've cut down my meat intake, but some of them just sounded really good. So I was like, let me go ahead and try it. And I actually did try it. And it was really good. I did the fresh tropical juice. This says to use a whole fresh pineapple, peeled and cut into chunks, low-fat coconut milk and water. I didn't use a whole pineapple. I just cut it down, and I went to my local grocery store and just got the little, the little fruit. They're not cups, but they're just big. What do you call them? Whatever. I just call them a giant thing of fruit. That's what I call it. But that's what I got. It's not a whole pineapple. It was probably maybe like a quarter, honestly. A quarter. And that's just because I was really making it just for me. Fresh cranberry and lime juice. This is something I haven't made yet, but I'm actually going to be making in a few days. I know my husband's going to like it. It's 4 cups of cranberries, 2 limes, one 2.5 cups of spinach, and then 2.5 cups of mixed berries. Frozen are fine. A lot of people like to use frozen fruits and stuff. I'm a real big fan of using fresh fruits. So whenever, I get in the smoothie mood, if I don't have enough left over from when I went to the farmer's market, I'll just go get those big things of fruit I told you about, the mixed fruit. Homemade apple tea, I haven't tried that yet, but I'm really excited. That's actually something that my mom used to make sometimes when I was a kid, and it was amazing. I used to drink the whole thing. That's probably why she stopped making it, because it didn't last long. But yeah, they have blueberry and spinach shake. I've made that for him. And I've made it for myself. It's really good. And I'm not a big spinach person, but if it's in a drink, I'll have it. There's something else I made. Where is it? Okay, Latino. This was funny when I told Latino black bean stew. I didn't want to say it wrong. Latino black bean stew. That's what it's called. I'm showing it to you right here. Okay, that was good as well. So it's a cup of cooked brown rice, a cup of quinoa, half a cup of black olives, half a cup of black beans, 1 avocado slice, 2 tablespoons of plain non-fat yogurt, Greek yogurt, 1 beef tomato finely chopped, which is optional. You don't need that, but I did use it. A half red onion, 1 lime juiced, 1 lime cut into wedges, and 1 tablespoon of fresh cilantro. So I actually made that. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't I mean, black bean stew. I mean, I'm thinking, some hearty stew with some meat and stuff, but this is a vegetarian dish. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite. But they just give you a lot of different options here. They even do, I haven't had this, but I mean, I've made bok choy several times. Bok choy and sesame seed stir fry. I usually just put garlic and stuff in mine. They even have salads, different types of salads. On the go taco salad. I didn't make that, but that's awesome too. A lot of these things, it's fresh homemade ingredients, and that's what I love about this. Even though I'm not on like an anti-inflammatory diet, I think this would be great because the fact that, my husband is starting to eat more anti-inflammatory foods, I think it kind of forces me to kind of change up my diet as well. Not that we eat bad, but, I feel like this forces us to cook at home more than we normally do. So yeah, I mean, that's the book. I absolutely love this. I have to tell you, I was really shocked. I have a few cookbooks, yeah, and I've read a few cookbooks. But this is definitely one of the best. I absolutely love it. And I'm really surprised. A lot of the books out there, the cookbooks, I'll find maybe like a few things that I actually could see myself eating. But I mean, everything in here looks delicious. I've made several meals and then some of the drinks and stuff, as I said. And I mean, I loved everything. Some things, they're okay, but they weren't like disgusting. It wasn't something where I said, I don't want like half the ingredients in there. And I'm really picky, really picky about what goes into my food. So anyway, that's my review on this book. I think it's an awesome book. I think it's a great purchase. Excellent for people with skin conditions. If you have a skin condition, I highly recommend this book. And again, this is the cover. This is exactly what it looks like. It's by Lasselle Press. You'll find it on Amazon. But yeah, so I'm really excited about this, and I'm definitely going to continue to make more meals. I haven't stuck to any of their weekly meals and stuff like that, but I think definitely sometime soon we'll probably make it like a little challenge and do the whole weekly meals, which is awesome. But anyway, that is my review of the Anti-Inflammatory Cookbook. Okay. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask me. If you guys actually want any of the recipes that you heard me say, if you actually want me to send you the recipe, I will. So just, PM me and I'll send you the recipe for that. Or if there's something that you guys are, you have any questions about some of the products in there. Like I said, they have vegetarian meals. They have vegan meals in here too. So, like I said, this book is for people who, whatever you are. If you eat meat, if you don't eat meat, this book is awesome. So yeah. So anyway, that's my review. Thank you guys for watching. So, I feel so congested right now. I really do. I'm thinking there's something else that I meant to say about this book. I'm really thinking there was something else I was about to say. I'm really thinking it. And I'm going to try to remember what it was. Oh, I know what I meant to say before I let you guys go. So, what I really loved, and this was like one of my favorite parts, I don't know why I didn't remember it, foods to avoid or cut down. And it's funny because for the longest, we've been talking about cutting down and cutting out a lot of foods. Now, as I told you guys before, I don't eat a lot of meat at all. Like, I can go a whole month and not eat meat. Meat is not a big part of my meal. It's just not. I can get my protein, even though there are some people that, get on us about, we can only get our protein from a meat. It's not true. There's other ways to get your protein. But anyway, some of the things they say to avoid or cut down, hydrogenated oils and trans fat. I'm telling you, I can't talk today at all. Sugar, not all sugar is bad, but a lot of like synthetic sugars and stuff. Synthetic sweeteners. Yes, synthetic sweeteners. Don't use them. Meat. Hello. It says it's not necessarily bad for you, but it can cause inflammation for some people. And the reason why I said I cut down on meat, I stopped eating meat. Not completely, but I started cutting back on meat when I was 15 years old. I stopped eating, or was it 16? Well, so yeah, that was like a decade ago. So, I just told you my age. I really did. But anyway, yeah, so I stopped eating steak. I haven't had any steak. And when I say that, I don't mean cow meat. I started really slow. So I started cutting back by, not having certain types of food. So I stopped eating steak altogether. I mean, literally, I haven't had a steak, like a real, cow steak. Right now, I do not eat beef. I do not eat cow whatsoever right now, at all. I haven't had it in months. But yeah, so a lot of meat, too much of anything is bad for you. But yeah, I cut out a lot of meat. My husband, he noticed when he stopped eating a lot of meat, his skin was getting better because he has eczema. If you do eat meat, go for grass-fed, hormone-free meat instead. I only eat grass-fed meat. That's all. Dairy, especially reaction to the casein proteins in cow's milk. So, dairy, mercury, gluten, nightshades. Fruits and vegetables are encouraged, but nightshades can be a problem for some people. I'm going to explain this in a minute. These are usually eggplants, potatoes, peppers, and tomatoes. They contain alkaloids, which can cause inflammation in those susceptible to them. So that's something, when I first saw that, I was like, I don't know what a nightshade is. Omega-6, okay. Processed foods, do I really need to get into that? No. Alcohol. So this is where it becomes a little issue for me. Make sure that you don't consume too much alcohol. What's too much alcohol? As it causes inflammation. But this is a fact. This is a fact. Aim for 1 to 2 drinks a week. Example, glass of wine, pint of beer, spirit. We're not going to get into how much wine I drink. But, I was told that wine was good for you and that there are some people in this world that have a glass of wine with their dinner every day. So I'm going to continue to have that. But, but yeah, so it's just little things that I really liked about that. And I just wanted to share with you guys. That was one of my favorite parts. One of my favorite parts of the book, besides all the awesome information and all the different delicious recipes. But I'm not going to talk so much about it. Like I said, if you guys have any questions about this book whatsoever, you can ask me. If you want to know about any of the recipes that I mentioned that I have personally tried and you want the recipe for it, you can ask me and I'll give you the recipe, whatever. Or just anything, just, PM me. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening to me for 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. And stay tuned for more product reviews. Bye.